Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I begin, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakagadash, the monks of the apostles, the monks of the elders, a great millstone, rule well, and taught us truth. Much respect to you brothers out there, just preach his word in truth and sincerity, the water folk comes to earth. Tabernacle David, hopeful elect, and the speckled bird, and one say shalom. Now, bear with me. I've been sick for the past couple of days. Pretty much lost my voice and couldn't even do a lesson, man. You know, even while I was at camp, pretty much after camp, I would say, because I was still sick at camp. But after camp, man, my voice was gone. So I'm pretty much catching up on my lessons that I had planned. So like I said, bear with me, Lord willing. My voice stays for this lesson, Lord willing, and this is an edifying lesson. But I was pretty much, going through the scriptures, through the spirit, because I got a new phone and I got to highlight a whole bunch of scriptures. And, it's always good to read the word. The Lord always brings back remembrance of some scriptures or some scriptures, put the spirit upon you to make some lessons. And one of the scriptures that I was reading was in Psalms 37. I got this. Well, I read a little bit of Psalms 37 in my last video. But one of the scriptures that I wanted to get is in verse 19. I'm read that real quick. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time. In the days of famine, they shall be satisfied. You see, the Lord's elect, the Lord's men are going to be satisfied in the days of famine. And that's vastly approaching. And so we got to have faith. And first and foremost, we show that we have faith by doing this work, right? By doing this work, showing the Lord that we love him, man. Giving our bodies as a living sacrifice, no matter what comes your way. Like I said, I was sick for the past couple of days, man, but everything's a test. Make sure, hey, do you still got it? Because you don't want to be a sluggard. You don't want to be lukewarm. You want to make sure you're on it. Make sure you're on it no matter what. So the water, y'all watch me outside, for some health, still healing. But, it goes to show you why we need those new bodies. I'm going to read verse 16, though. A little that a righteous man have is better than the riches of many wicked, you see. The righteousness that we have is more abundant, more precious than the riches of the wicked. Because the Lord, as I just read in verse 19, is going to take care of us, man. The roles are going to be reversed. So if you want to be part of that, you got to do the work, fam. When fire comes your way, you can't be folding. And you got to stop, drop, and rolling. Continue to do the work. Yeah, you may have some burns, but that's to build you up. I get into it later, but me and the brothers know a brother that was once in this camp. And his countenance, his spirit, you can tell is just gone, man. But I'll get into that a little later as I get some more scriptures that I want to get. Because it's another reason why I'm doing this lesson. Verse 17, for the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord Yahweh shall uphold the righteous. See, the wicked is going to be broken down. And the righteous is going to be uplifted. The Lord going to take care of us, man. He's going to confound our enemies. Why does do us, the angels, his son, all right? Our enemies are going to be confounded, man. But you got to stay on this course, man. Keep on walking the straight and narrow. All right? Push away them curly fries, man. Right? Inside joke. The curly fries. You're supposed to be going through a straight and narrow, but, you're going through them twists and turns, man. Verse 18, the Lord Yahweh shall know the days of the upright. Their inheritance shall be forever, you see. And that's why we're not going to compromise, Lord, when we of the elect. That's why we're not going to sell out. because we have something better waiting for us, man. And as I just read in verse 19, we going to be satisfied. Lord going to take care of us, man. All right, so getting back into the other part of the lesson, once again, you had this dude that was once in the camp, and he tried to get to one of tried to talk to one of the brothers at the Shaddai at his workplace, man. Get some sympathy or something like that, man. Misery loves company. And hey, he ain't hit me up. He got my number. He ain't hit me up. Which is spiritual because I've already rebuked him. I already done what I was supposed to do. Now, when somebody gets kicked out, you pretty much stop talking to that person. And that's why I was telling the other brother, don't talk to him. Don't even have a conversation with that dude. He just trying to get on, trying to put his demons on you, get you on his side, man. Because that brother was once a brother to me. Hey, he was a homie to me, man. But he did not take heed. He wanted to do his own thing. He wanted to play around with the Lord. All right, fire. What hit his life, and he would just fold. And the Spirit also would let me know that the dude was playing around. He got time to go to the store, do all these things, but he can't even do the bare minimum. He can't even do one lesson a week. He can't even do that. So, you think that brother, that dude, he's not a brother. You think that dude is gonna have protection? No. He's not going to have protection because the brotherhood already rebuked that brother. Rebuked that dude over and over. Hey, brother, things is hard out here. I know you're going through it, but we all going through it. What you're going through is nothing new under the sun. Look at our forefathers. Look at Job, man. What you going through is nothing with Job. It's not even compared to what Job going through, but you over here folding, it ain't looking good. That's what we told the brother, man. But, you want to play around with the Lord. You don't want to take this truth seriously because the Spirit told me, man, the Spirit's always right. Spirit told me, hey, that dude playing around, man, you going to have to kick him out. Eventually I did, because he already had a second chance, That's the crazy part of it. I let him back into the camp. He did what he, for the most part, did what he was supposed to do to come back into the fold. And you get kicked right back out. You think that dude is going to be satisfied in the day of famine? No. He's going to be out here looking stupid. As a matter of fact, he's in the worst lot, man. Once again, I'm only bringing him up because he came to one of the brothers' workplace, man, trying to get some sympathy, trying to talk to him, man. And he won't talk to me, man. Which is good, regardless, man. Once again, I let that brother know, hey, don't be hitting him up, don't be talking to him, man. He's walking ashes, man. You go to that dude's page, his page is empty, man. If he was sincere. If he was sincere, he would actually take heed and do what he was supposed to do to come into this fold, man. But nah, Jake want to play around, man. And once again, the Spirit let me know, dude was playing around. Slacky, y'all, man. Went on a little rant, but it's all through the Spirit. These things are happening to show you, how not to walk in this walk. And the brother said, when he came up to his workplace, man, his countenance was off, man.
For this cause, when I could no longer forbear, I said to know your faith, lest by some means the tempter have tempted you, and our labor be in vain. But now when Timotheus came from you unto us, and brought us good tidings of your faith and charity, and that ye have good remembrance of us always, desiring greatly to see us.
Let me go back to it. All right, I'm going to get one of these scriptures. I say once again, hey, you play around with the Lord, man. Slack you for the rant, but you play around with the Lord, man. He got your number, man. He got your number. So the Lord is showing us, man, clear as day. You know, you don't want to be in that dude's lot, man. Let's get this right here. 1 Thessalonians 3, verse 7. Therefore, brethren, we are comforted over you in all our affliction and distress by your faith. You see, because you're going to go through affliction. Hey, that's the trying of your faith. And that dude that was once part of our team, part of our camp, man. You know, we understood he was going through some things, but it was, you know, it's a trying of your faith, man. Lord's not going to put nothing upon you that you can't bear. But obviously he couldn't take the fire. And once again, the Spirit let me know, hey, dude playing around, man. Making excuses why he can't come to camp. No, because he playing around. You know, and I always know the Spirit is right. Matter of fact, I'll tell you something real quick as well. You know, I had to pick up one of the brothers, to drive him to camp with me. And pretty much, if I'm not mistaken, before he texted me, you know, hours in the day, you know, the Spirit let me know I'm going to have to pick up the brother, man. And, you know, I look up at my phone hours later. I was like, oh, man, you know, Spirit's on point, man. Spirit be like that, man. Be letting you know things. And the Spirit let me know right through this dude that, you know, he playing around. Yeah, he going through some things, but he over there playing around with his soul, making excuses and why he can't do a lesson, can't even do the bare minimum, and why he can't come to camp. So the Lord pretty much exposed him. Verse 8, for now we live if we stand fast in the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah. All right, if we stand fast in the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah, that's what we have to do. For what things can we render to power again for you? For all joy wherewith we joy for your sakes before our power. Night and day, you see, this is what we're supposed to be doing. And obviously, this is what the brother wasn't doing, or he wasn't staying in the Spirit. Night and day praying exceedingly that we might see your face and might perfect that which is lacking in your faith, you see? Because when you're in this walk, you may be lacking some talents, you may be lacking some things. But while you're in this walk, while you're growing up in this walk, man, the Lord builds you up. And that brother was staying stagnant. He was like stagnant water. And he was exposed that he was out here playing around and that he was lacking. You know, dude was doing all types of other things, man, right before camp. You know, I had to get on him about, man, like, what you doing, man? You know better. You've been watching Apostles and Elders. We don't conduct ourselves like this. You know, little things that would show me, hey, this dude bugging out, man. You know, this dude is bugging out. You know, you get on him. But, you know, he's like, man, that's my homie, man. Hopefully, you know, Lord willing, he get better. But, you know, the Lord exposed it. Nah, man. Dude had to go, and that's the truth, man. So when you lacking in your faith, lacking in something, man, you know, if you stay with this thing, the Lord gonna build you up, man. But if you choose to be stagnant water, you don't want to grow. You only want to do the bare minimum. You're gonna be out here lacking, man. You're gonna be out here looking stupid. So once again, going back to that scripture in Psalms 37, you know, he's not gonna be satisfied in the day of trouble. All right. Now, power himself and our Father and our Lord Yahushua Mashiach direct our ways unto you. And the Lord make you to increase and abound in love one towards another and towards all men, even as we do towards you, you know. This is a brotherhood, man. You know, when you're in a brotherhood, though you may not like it or not, man, hey, we got to rebuke each other, man. You know, we also got order. We got order. You know, brother going off, hey, we got to rebuke that brother, man. And that's to pull him up out of the fire. If he takes heed, he takes heed. If he don't, he most likely not of the elect. All right. To the end, he may establish your hearts unblameable in holiness before power, even our Father, at the coming of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach with all the saints. You see, you want to be Slacky, you want to be made blameless before the throne of Yahweh Shem Shai. You want to be exempt. You want to have that tawah, the mark of exemption, man. And so once again, that dude that came up, that once brother, he's being made as an example, to our camp of how not to conduct ourselves in his walk. If you want to be made blameless before the throne, you want to be satisfied in the day of famine, you got to take heed, man. You got to take heed. Let's get a couple more scriptures to close out. Let's go to Proverbs 6 and verse 6. Let's go ahead and get these. I like these in yellow, maybe. Go to the ant, thou sluggard, because his brother was, once a brother was a sluggard, man, playing around. The Spirit exposed him like, hey, that dude playing around, man. He can't even do the bare minimum, but up at 3 a.m. in the morning, sending all these TikToks, sending all these whatever videos that he could be doing lessons on. You up at 3 a.m., but you can't do one lesson a week. Not even the bare minimum. But when camp comes around, you a no-show. Sometimes not even, as in the world, a no-call, no-show. Like, what's you doing, man? Consider her ways and be wise. Look at the ants, man. Verse 7, which having no guide, overseer, or ruler, provided her meat in the summer and gather her food in the harvest. You see? The Lord gives us examples through nature. And nature has order. You see? Here it is, these animals, these ants are working harder than you. Here it is, you have this truth, you have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And you being a sluggard, you taking advantage of it. You don't want to do your lessons. You don't want to edify the sheep. You don't want to edify the lambs of Yahweh Shemel Shai. So guess what? You're not going to eat. And so that one's brother, he not going to eat. He's not going to be taken care of. It's like, hopefully my voice stays. It's trying to get these last couple of verses. Like I said, I've been sick. My voice went out. Gonna have to get some more herbs and things into me, man. So bear with me. Let's go ahead and get this in Luke 12 and verse 47. In that servant which knew his Lord's will. You see, that brother knew his Lord's will, man. I was mad this one day. Once again, I won't tell you what he did, but I was mad this one day. I had to rebuke him like, brother, you've been watching Apostles and Elders. Why you coming up to camp with that stuff, man? I was kind of heated at the brother. Like, what the hell you doing, man? We don't roll like that. What in the world? Because in this world, you can't have the ministry blank. You got to have this certain walk that we got to walk in, man. Can't have this ministry being blamed. Not like the mother camps. That dude was playing around. So, the Spirit exposed him like, hey, dude's on the chopping block. All right. So he knew the Lord's will. He was playing around. I knew it through the Spirit. I didn't want to believe it at first, but because the dude was once my homie, was once my dog, but the Lord is not a respecter of persons, man. And prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. So Instead of being satisfied in the day of famine, instead of getting that spiritual power, you are in the worst lot. And dudes like him. You see, a lot of you Israelites know that you're Israelites. You're not doing your lessons, not going out there to the highways and byways. You're pretty much keyboard lights. You're playing around with the Lord. You're playing around with your own salvation. So you're going to be beaten with many stripes. All right, that is the worst lot to be in. All right, that's worse. Hey, that's the worst of 2/3, man. Because yeah, the 2/3 wicked, as I get in verse 48. But you know that you're Israelite. You know what you're supposed to do. And you choose not to do it, you're going to get worse than these other wicked ass 2/3. Verse 48, Slakia. But he that knew not and did not commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. Yeah, they 2/3, they wicked as hell. They still might, a lot of them still going to eat a nuclear missile, but what you have coming unto you is worse than them, man. For unto whomsoever is given, of him shall much required, and to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask the more. You see, so Lord has given you this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. As you read in Matthew 25, it's like in Matthew chapter 25. All right, you're supposed to utilize your talent that the Lord has given unto you. The Lord has put stocks into you, and you're supposed to build up that company. And the Lord is supposed to reap those dividends. But no, your company is not building. Your company is going down the drain. So your investors are going to come at your head, man. All right. So yeah, like I said, going back to Psalms 37. Let's go back to that. I'll reread that again. Psalms 37 and verse 19. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time. In the days of famine, they shall be satisfied. All right, so the elect are going to be satisfied. The elect men are going to get that spiritual power. The elect men are going to be taken care of. Okay? But you sluggards, you 2/3, y'all going to be taken out, man. All right, with that, shalom.